Episode number 109, Why John Was Told to Prophesy Again. Introduction. One of the most overlooked statements in Revelation appears in Revelation 10:11. Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Why does this command suddenly appear in chapter 10? Why was John not told to prophesy again in chapter 1 when he saw the glorified Christ? Why not in chapter 4 when he entered the heavenly throne room? Why not during the seals and trumpets? The answer may reveal one of the most important structural keys to Revelation. 1. Revelation begins with Christ already victorious. When John receives revelation, Jesus is not preparing to become king. He is already king. John sees the risen Christ among the lampstands. He sees the Lamb standing in the midst of the throne. The Lamb approaches the Father and takes the scroll. These are not pictures of a future victory. They reveal a victory already accomplished. Jesus has already come, died, risen, ascended, and been enthroned. Revelation begins with a crowned king, not a king awaiting his kingdom. 2. Daniel's 70 weeks are already fulfilled. Daniel was told that 70 weeks were determined upon his people and his holy city. Within that period, Messiah would come, be cut off, confirm the covenant, and accomplish redemption. By the time John receives revelation, these events are no longer future. They have already occurred through Christ's ministry, death, resurrection, and exaltation. Therefore, Revelation chapters 1 through 10 largely unveil the heavenly significance of Christ's completed work. John is seeing from heaven's perspective what Daniel had foretold centuries earlier. 3. John is mainly an observer. Throughout the first half of Revelation, John repeatedly says, I saw and I heard. He sees the throne. He sees the Lamb. He sees the seals opened. He hears the trumpets. He watches heaven's perspective of Christ's reign. John himself is not yet participating. He is observing realities already set in motion by Christ's victory and coronation. 4. The seals reveal Christ's present reign. The Lamb alone is worthy to open the scroll because he alone fulfilled Daniel's prophecy. He alone accomplished the 6 objectives of Daniel 9:24. The opening of the seals reveals what the enthroned Christ is doing as king. The gospel advances. The kingdom spreads. The saints overcome. These events flow from Christ's reign beginning after his ascension. John is seeing the spiritual reality behind the gospel age. 5. Revelation 10 changes everything. Suddenly, the pattern changes. John approaches the mighty angel. He receives the little book. He takes it. He eats it. The book is sweet in his mouth and bitter in his belly. Then comes the command, Thou must prophesy again. This is the turning point of the book. John moves from observer to participant. 6. Daniel's sealed book becomes John's open book. Daniel was commanded to seal the book until the time of the end. The prophecy remained sealed because the appointed time had not arrived. But in Revelation 10, John sees a little book already open. Later he is told, Seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. Daniel was told to seal. John was told not to seal. Daniel's time was distant. John's time was near. Daniel waited. John proclaimed. 7. Why prophesy again? The word again is significant. John is not beginning prophecy for the first time. He is entering a new prophetic phase. Up to chapter 10, he has been shown Christ's accomplished victory and heavenly reign. The Messiah has come. The Messiah has been cut off. The Messiah has been crowned. The gospel has gone forth. Daniel's 70 weeks have reached fulfillment. Now another phase begins. 8. The final phase of Daniel's prophecy. Immediately after Revelation 10, we encounter the measuring of the temple, the 2 witnesses, the 42 months, the beast, the 7th trumpet, and the completion of the mystery of God. These themes align closely with Daniel's final time of the end period. Revelation 10 serves as the bridge between Christ's completed redemptive work and the final covenantal judgment upon Jerusalem. 9. The mystery of God is about to be finished. The mighty angel declares that there shall be delay no longer. The mystery of God is about to be finished. The waiting period is ending. What Daniel saw from a distance, John now sees approaching rapidly. The sealed prophecy becomes an open proclamation. Conclusion. John was not told to prophesy again earlier because chapters 1 to 10 reveal Christ's completed victory. The Messiah had come, died, risen, ascended, and been crowned king. But in Revelation 10, the focus shifts. Daniel's sealed book becomes John's open book. The waiting ends and the final phase begins. John must prophesy again because he is now announcing the approaching conclusion of the Old Covenant age. What Daniel sealed, John proclaimed as near. God bless and stay blessed.